How's it going, everybody? Jeff Slakey here, and I've got two great guests in studio, and I've got PJ and Ross.
Now I get it. Guest. I was going to correct him and say 4, but no, he did it right.
How are you guys doing?
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Nichols, Ross McDowell here. We're talking about the Family and Pet Parade, all part of Timber Days and Forest Festival. It's coming up Friday night, July 30th.
Yep.
So
right.
What are the details here? Let's first get the details out of the way on entry forms. We have the entry forms that people are able to fill out. You can go to the websites as well.
Right.
Where is it and when is it?
It is, you're going to meet on 5th and Railroad, and lineup is at 6:30. So on Friday night, don't come in the morning.
No.
Friday night, 6:30.
Okay.
You line up, and your costumes and all of that are so important.
Yeah.
Do you want to go over the categories?
So you can do
They're going to be judged. Oh, by the way, I need to introduce, this is Sir Lance-a-lot. He is the son of Napoleon over here. They're wearing some very interesting things that we'll talk about in a second.
We certainly will. You know, they say that kids and pets, you never have them on because you never know what's going to happen.
Oh, he's going to be a spitfire through the whole thing.
And I forget every time that PJ calls and says, hey, is that okay? I'm thinking Napoleon.
Yeah.
All right, so we have...
Well, Napoleon's fine. It's Sir Lance-a-lot that's a little...
Well,
he's being good today.
He's being good right now.
Yeah.
We have a group or family. We have Families of the Forest, which is the overall theme.
That's
so
the theme.
A good one.
Yeah.
Decorated wagon.
Right.
Decorated bike. Pet costumes for group and individual costumes for the humans.
Correct.
And categories and prizes and judges and all sorts of accolades will be given out for that.
Absolutely. And a good time had by all.
You can send your entry form back to Dart of Mason County, which we'll talk about in a second, 100 West Public Works Drive. You can also do this on the day of the parade, again, like PJ mentioned, 6:30 at 5th and Railroad. So,
or you can also go on the Forest Festival Mason County at gmail.com.
Oh, okay. And send it
the website will also have the form on it, and so does the journal. The journal has the formal of the form.
So could you cut that out and bring it to
Sure. Absolutely.
Sure. Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, people do that every year.
So this goes to help raise awareness and support to some good organizations in the community, like DART, the Disaster Animal Rescue Team.
Right.
We've talked about this, came out of the Deckerville fire.
It did, in 2015.
Yeah, that's when that was.
That's right.
So the story on DART is, you know, we've got great farmland and people have a lot of horses and cows and things like that, but you don't normally bring them in herds. It's usually you bring one horse to the farm at a time.
Right.
So now if you need to extricate these animals because of a fire, now you're sitting there going, well, I can only fit one horse in my wagon to get them out in time.
Right.
This is a volunteer-run group that helps folks like that.
That's correct.
That is correct.
That's correct.
It's not something, it's new for us here, but it is something that has been done a couple other places, but we are kind of taking it to an extreme, I guess you would say, because we're opening it up not just to domestic animals, like the dogs, cats, and that, but we're also opening it up to livestock.
Nice.
That's
And that's the big thing for here is the livestock. When we have the wildfires, which we're in that season now, that's when we really have to worry.
And we want to stress that if you have a problem, to call MAISCOM at 911 and ask for help with your animals. And don't call the Department of Emergency Management directly. Call MAISCOM, call 911 and ask for help. That's the only way we can be deployed.
Yeah, okay.
And so, anyway, the Deckerville fires really put this in our minds, because I personally went up with some of my girlfriends, and we had our own rigs, and we got some of the animals out, which is wonderful. And then I went to the fire commissioners and said, we'd like to start something because this county desperately needs it. And so Ross from the Department of Emergency Management was kind enough to come on board and take us under their umbrella. So we're covered by their insurance.
Oh, nice.
So it's great because we use our own rigs. We're all volunteers, you know, and we do training. I went up with another member, Jody, and we went up and took the state training, and now we have our own training. It includes helicopter training. It includes a lot of Well, you don't learn how to fly a helicopter. Don't worry, people. I'm not going to fly over your house. But no, we teach people how to load helicopters with rescuing animals
Yeah.
and whatnot. And so it's well needed in this community. We need volunteers. You don't have to have any experience. We need people doing all kinds of things, from feeding animals to helping secure places for animals to go.
Housing of animals.
yeah,
That's one of our
big
big
deal.
ones is housing of animals.
Yeah.
We have a lot of folks that are willing to donate their trailers,
Right.
their time, and all that. But we really need places to take them to.
Yeah.
That are high and dry places.
Right,
that they
because you
can
never
stay
know
a
where
week,
it's going to strike.
You know, right.
So, you got to have a place away from the catastrophe.
And that could be available for a week or so, at least
Right.
a certain amount of time for these people who are already devastated from whatever happened to kind of get their act together and figure out where they're going to end up taking their animals
Wow.
to.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's DART, and so make sure if you have more help that you can offer them, that would be a good one. You'll see PJ down at the parade again Friday night, 6:30 is where folks are going to start gathering at 5th and Railroad
On the 30th.
on the 30th. That's right, Friday the
And
30th.
give out my phone number, too. It's 360-490-3476.
Is that the direct line?
That's my cell phone.
Can't believe
So
you just did that.
I know,
That's
but
fine.
that's okay.
Sure, give PJ.
I'll keep it off all the time so nobody can get through.
Nobody
No.
gets through anyways. All right, we don't have much time left,
No.
but what are we looking at on the dogs? in
Okay,
the
these are predator things. Now, these are predator vests.
Yeah.
Things like this and this one. This is the one that saved Napoleon's life when he was attacked by a group of coyotes, a whole, and I was there, and it was horrendous, and he won. And they went howling away, and it was amazing. This I made myself just to show you that I got these collar and a harness from the dollar store, and I bought these spikes online. And in the summer they wear these. In the winter I put those on.
Okay.
And they really, really help with your small animals. We live out.
For a walk or whatever, or even let the dogs go out
Yeah.
at night.
Well, anytime, because let me tell you, we have eagle, we have, hawks, we have
yeah.
coyotes. I live in Dayton,
Sure.
so yeah, we have a lot of predators on a daily basis.
Don't want one of those eagles fly in and have a
Right.
popsicle.
Napoleon was actually captured by one when he was 6 months old, and he was gone for 2 weeks. And I put ads everywhere on your plate. I put ads everywhere, and the prison guards found him. He had walked out 20 miles.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
And you notice where they're located, right around the neck area,
Yeah.
because that is the area that most of the predators are going to go after. Is
Yep.
grab them by
That's
the
right.
neck.
Grab him by the neck.
So
Interesting, for
that's
sure, yeah.
right there.
That's a good safety level. All right, these dogs
Yeah.
have had just about enough. So, PJ Ross, and it's good to see you guys.
Nice to
Napoleon,
see you.
Lance,
Nice to
good
see
you
you.
guys as well.
Say thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
at the parade on Friday the 30th, right downtown, is all part of Forest Festival Timber Days. Thank you
Yep.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Jeff, so much. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Yay, we did it.
Yay. Yay.